Perfecting price point, finding your sweet spot. In this video, we will discuss the importance of setting your ideal price point for Kindle self-publishing. Before starting, I'd like to ask if you can please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and share. Now, let's get into the video. Why price point matters. Let's face it, selling $2.99 ebooks is not going to make you a millionaire. Well, at least for 99% of us. Remember, business is a binary game. You're either making money or losing money. There's no in between. Self-publishing is a business like any other and boils down to margins. More than ever, 2019, 2020, and the years beyond, Amazon keeps evolving, and the fact is, it keeps getting even more sophisticated year after year. Years ago, using Amazon marketing for books was unheard of. I recall famous publishing gurus saying it didn't work, which is absurd. Amazon marketing is the future staple of publishing on Amazon and is an essential tool to use. Cost per lead. How much does it cost for you to acquire a customer? If you've used Amazon marketing before, you know the general rule of thumb is under 30% ACoS is the ideal cost per acquisition you're looking for. But what if your cost per lead exceeds the actual price point of your book? So for example, let's say you're selling a paperback book for $5.99 and the cost per acquisition is $3.25. So that's your advertising cost. So you're getting a royalty of 60% off your paperback, and we're going to subtract that by our cost per acquisition. So that would look like $3.59 is 60% of your $5.99 price point, and $3.25 is your advertising cost. You're left with less than $1 in profit. That's 34 cents to be exact. Now, let's say we take the same book price and we change it to $12.99 and keep the cost per acquisition the same. So $12.99 is the book price. The cost of acquisition is the same. 60% of $12.99 is $7.79. So that's the royalty you're getting, subtracted by the advertising cost. You're left with $4.54. Not enough to make you a millionaire, but much better than your previous price point. This is why it's critical to have a good price point for both your ebooks and paperback books to make your cost per acquisition worthwhile. This was just an example. I personally ensure I make between $7 to $10 off my books at the minimum. You may sell less books, but the higher price point you have, the more compensation you'll get for it. So if you have a higher price point, that equates to a higher royalty, meaning you can spend more on advertising to acquire your leads. So more customers means more sales, right? And the more you can spend on advertising, the more sales you can make. Keep that in mind. So here are some pricing strategies you can try. There's one called price pulsing. This is a trial and experiment method. Let's say you have an ebook priced at $6.99 and it's not selling very well. You drop it to a lower price point, perhaps $2.99, and observe if you can make more sales. If you start making more sales, incrementally increase the price point. So $3.99, $4.99, and so on and so forth. You keep increasing the price point until you've reached a point where the sales taper off. Once you found your ideal sweet spot, for example, let's say it was $4.99, you will stick to it. What this means is most of your customers are only willing to spend $4.99 for your ebook and not $6.99. This is the perceived value they have for your book. And last but not least, book description. Indirectly related to price point, but extremely important. Create a book description that creates curiosity, engagement, has a good story, strong headline, and elicits emotions. The point of your book description is to communicate to your readers your book is worthwhile. It's something that helps ease your readers into investing into buying your book. I can say from personal experience, having a strong book description has increased my book sales many-fold. Do not underestimate the power of your book description Amazon provides you. That's going to be all for this video. If you found it helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share.